Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, class. First, I will introduce myself. My name is Detta Ramadhania Putrie with student ID number 2. This morning, we will learn about solid and space geometry. The next slide is about polyhedra, or we can call it as polyhedron. What do you think about polyhedron? A polyhedron is the union of polygonal regions such that a finite region of space is enclosed without any holes in the interior. There are three parts of polyhedrons. The first is face, or we can call it as side. Face is a flat surface of three-dimensional figure. And second is edge. Edge is a line segment where two faces meet. The third is vertex. Vertex is a point where two or more line segments meet. The next slide is about types of polyhedra. First is prism. Prism is a three-dimensional set with two identical shapes facing each other. These identical shapes are called bases. The bases can be triangle, square, rectangle, or any other polygon. Okay, look at the picture. This is an example of triangle bases. So the formula for the volume of a prism is area of base times height of prism. And then the formula for the surface area of a prism is sum of all sides area. The second is cube. Cube is a three-dimensional solid with six square faces. Cube has 12 edges of equal length, 8 vertices, 2 face diagonals, and 6 diagonal planes. So the formula for the volume of a cube is length of each upper 3, and then the formula for the surface area of a cube is 6 times length of each upper 2. The next is cuboid. A cuboid is a three-dimensional solid shape that has 6 faces, 8 vertices, and 12 edges. The formula for the volume of a cuboid is length times width times height. And then the formula for the surface area of a cuboid is 2 times length times width in a bracket plus length times height in the bracket plus width times height in the bracket. This is pyramid. A pyramid is a geometrical shape with a square, triangular, or pentagonal base and sloping sides that meet in a point at the top. The formula for the volume of a pyramid is 1/3 times area of base times height. And then the formula for the surface area of a pyramid is sum of all sides area. Oh, the next is platonic solid. Platonic solid is a three-dimensional set whose faces are all the same shape and whose corners are the meeting place of the same number of polygons. There are 5 kinds of platonic solid. There are tetrahedron, hexahedron, octahedron, dodecahedron, and icosahedron. Next is cylinder. Cylinder is a prism in which the bases are circles or ellipses. A cylinder can be right or oblique, and cylinders are named in the same way as prism and pyramid. The formula for the volume of a cylinder is P times R upper 2 times H. And then the formula for the surface area of a cylinder is 2 times P times R upper 2 in the bracket plus 2 times P times R upper 2 times H in the bracket. This is cone. A cone is like a pyramid, but with a circular base instead of a polygonal base. A cone has zero edges. A cone has one vertex in the corner. So the formula for the volume of a cone is 1/3 times P times R upper 2 times H. And then the formula for the surface area of a cone is P times R upper 2 plus P times R times L. The next is a sphere. What do you think about sphere? Sphere is the mathematical word for ball. It is the set of all points in space a fixed distance from a given point called the center of the sphere. A sphere has a radius and diameter just like a circle does. The formula for the volume of a sphere is 4 times P times R upper 3 divided by 3. And then the formula for the surface area of a sphere is 4 times P times R upper 2. Hey, this is an exercise. Determine the volume of the curve with a radius of 7 centimeters and height of 24 centimeters. Okay, the curve has a radius of 7 centimeters and a height of 24 centimeters. Then we substitute it into the formula. Okay, the formula for the volume of a cone is P equals to 1 times P times R upper 2 times H divided by 3. Okay, next, P equals to 1 times 22 times 7 upper 2 times 24 divided by 3 times 7. Next, P equals to 1 times 22 times 49 times 24 divided by 3 times 7. So the volume of a cone is 1232 cubic centimeter. Yay! Let's end today's presentation with Alhamdulillah. That's all for me. Thank you so much for your time and your attention. I will close the presentation today. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.